Okay, so this is my shop. Welcome. This area that I'm standing in right now, I designed to not really be a retail space so much. I would like to do events here eventually, workshops. I'd like to open it up to like woodworking associations and luthiers guilds, things like that. And this space, I designed and built this all myself. So I saved a lot of money. It was a lot of work, but nothing a few all-nighters couldn't solve. So there's a drop ceiling in here, I took that out and exposed this really cool vintage tin ceiling. I installed these lights in here. I built that ledge with the crown molding. I did all of that. Basically because the drywall stopped right there for some weird reason. Tore the carpet out, stained and refinished the hardwood floor, built the window boxes, installed the curtains, built this counter, and did the logo thing, built this wall here. Eventually I'd like to use this wall for where I keep strings and picks and tuners and all of that. And then this is where I do the repair work. This is the clean part of the shop, so no sawdust really up here. This is the main work area. Coda sleeps there. Amp cable, tuner cable. Here for quick reach, Peterson strobe tuner, another Peterson strobe tuner. The digital one I use pretty much daily, mostly for electric setups and quick intonation work. This one I use more when I am doing something special or when I have a particular issue that I'm trying to work out. This one's more precise, but it gives me a headache. Magnetic strip for tools that I'm using, vise. This, when turned like this, I get guitar bodies on here. This area is for disassembling. I do all my electronic work here, soldering, pretty much everything I need for electrical work, storage, grinder. This is where I use this for my nuts and saddles and any hardware issues. And then this is hooked up to a vacuum that runs under here. And then I have a vacuum press, which is not being used right now. I haven't set it up yet. Each one of these drawers is set up for a specific job. So like everything I need to do work on frets is in this drawer. Everything I use to work on bridges is in that drawer. Everything I use to fix glue, like cracks, glue syringes, scissor jack, is in that drawer. Setup. So all my setup tools. By the way, this set from StuMac is virtually worthless. I found it's almost comical at this point how few instruments that set fits. But it makes the drawer look nice. Back here is a general workbench, and then it's also where I set up my, it's also where I do my fretting work. So this just hangs on the wall over there, fully adjustable, and then I have a couple different jigs that I've made for that. Tools, oils, glues, some finishing stuff, tape, polishes are all in there. In here is sandpaper and my neck jig, resources, champagne, scotch, cards, Advil, printer, that's all just, keys, wallet, coat kind of area. And that's it. And then this is what it looks like to work here every day. So now we come back here, and this is just storage area, coffee, little kitchenette area, bathroom. And then this is my middle room. And this is sort of the last room to really be worked on. It's still really kind of a mess. All of this is still from just moving in. And I just haven't had a chance to get to it. But eventually this will be a downdraft table. I'm hoping by like February I'll have that done. So I can do all my finished sanding here. And then I can also use this area for doing my hand rubbed sunbursts. This table will be out of here by then, and it'll just be an area where I can keep my stains. This middle table is where I do like rosettes, binding, F-hole binding, inlay, carving braces, everything that doesn't really involve a ton of sawdust and a ton of glue happens here. And then behind there is just sort of an office area. Those benches were already here when I moved here. I just decided to turn it into a design area. My desk, sharpening station, guitar storage for repair work, and I'll be putting a second row up there pretty soon. And then wood storage, and this here is works in progress. And then this corner will eventually have a air compressor, and I'll wall it off with some like soundproofing foam.